What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Real Cowboys fans, stand up. So, as you can see that we are back in the gym. I know a lot of people like these early morning blogs where I kind of just talk about life, kind of talk about Cowboys content, talk about sports in general, because typically in the morning is where Jay Tuck thinks the most. If you follow me on social media, a lot of people's like, Tuck, how do you get all these ideas? It's right here in the morning, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., where I start rapidly thinking. So I want to bring it back. But most importantly, the real reason I want to bring it back, when we kind of get to close to December, right? We've got 1 month left in the year. Finish strong, everybody out there. But for me personally, I like to reflect on what I did this past year, but I also start to get momentum and thinking about what I want to accomplish next year, 2023, right? It's the year of 23. And if, for those of you who do not know, the J in J Tuck stands for Jordan, right? So I feel like for me personally, for the year 2023, I have to have a hell of a year, man. I'm trying to conquer the world next year, and I want to really transpire that through you guys, but also track my journey. So one of the goals I have set out for myself next year is I want to push my limits. Y'all know I love to lift weights. I got my own personal gym here. I want to push myself to the maximum limit and do something I've never done ever in life, but always kind of thought, could I do it? Like, no, I couldn't do it. This year, I'm saying F that, I'm gonna do it, and I am going to compete in a professional bodybuilding competition. So it's gonna take a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of dedication, a lot of mental strength, but I am gonna push myself for the next 6 months. So every morning, y'all gonna see me right here talking fitness, talking Cowboys, talking sports, but it's gonna be a way for me to track my journey. I got my coach, phenomenal coach, is gonna push me, push my limits, and I'm locked in, and I got a lot of different things I wanna accomplish in 2023. So let me know, man, because I know some people like fitness content. If y'all want to post some of my workouts or whatever, we can do that. This is fully flexible, off the cuss freestyle, man, but it's something I'm looking forward to, and I hope you guys are setting big goals for 2023 because we got a lot to accomplish. But let's go ahead and get into the fun stuff, right? Dallas Cowboys, Tyron Smith is set to return. He returned to practice. Now, here's the thing, Cowboys Nation. He's returning to practice. He's returning to workouts, right? But the Cowboys have not yet officially opened the 21-day window for him or for James Washington. But what they're saying from the workouts that he did yesterday, he's looking good. So we might see them open that window here shortly where you could see Tyron Smith come back. And that's going to be a huge boost to our offensive line, and especially with Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith has done a decent job at left tackle, right? From the situation, he get kind of tossed out there with not any OTAs, not much at camp, not too many reps right in preseason. From getting tossed out at left tackle, holding things afloat, and still managing to kind of hold his own. Kudos to Tyler Smith, man. Hats off to you for the young rookie. But I feel like Tyron Smith will give this offensive line an instant boost. And we saw it briefly, right, in a few games where they kicked Tyler Smith back to left guard. So we had a whole conversation, dropped that video. I'll post it in the chat. But it's like, I think that the mindset for the Cowboys is, and Jerry Jones kind of confirmed this, Tyron Smith comes back to left tackle. Tyler Smith goes to left guard. You got a lot of beef with our offensive line just by doing that simple move. But also, there's rumblings about James Washington returning as well. They have not yet extended his 21-day window. So it's something we definitely got to be aware of the next few weeks to see when do they open that window and when they set to return. But the fact that the Cowboys can get reinforcements back in damn near December, you got to be excited about that, Cowboys Nation. Now, another thing I spoke about on Twitter, JTuck151, definitely give me a follow, is right. I know what we saw last night. I seen it. We're going to talk about it. You seen it. We saw the Colts last night versus the Steelers. They had a loss versus the Steelers. Colts don't look good. Colts don't look good. We know what the Houston Texans are. Jaguars are playing well for a young team. But here's what we must avoid, Cowboys Nation. Falling asleep at the wheel. Falling asleep at the wheel. And my guy Dave Sturgio, definitely give him a follow as well. We talked about this online. Me personally, as a Cowboys fan, I don't like them games. I just don't like them games. They're like, oh, this team is trash. We got this in the bag. We should dog walk them, right? Now, some games we do come out and handle business, ultimately and dog walk them. But a lot of those games, we just don't handle business. We might get off to a slow start. We might, slip over our feet a little bit. Then, second half, here comes the Cowboys, and we're off to the races like Chicago, right? But I feel like for these games, it's essential for the Cowboys to come out, handle business, and get it done early, because here is what I'm looking for and why I want that to happen. Not just the flex online, you know what I'm saying? But what I really want to happen is I need to see Jalen Tolbert get some catches, bro. I want to see Jalen Tolbert get involved. I need to see Jalen Tolbert first down. Like, this is the opportunity for the next 3 weeks to get Jalen Tolbert's confidence up, Kelvin Joseph's confidence up. Even though Sam Williams is off to an incredible start, more reps, get Sam Williams' confidence up, get the tight end duo, get them more reps. So a lot of our Israel Mukuamu, hell, even Malik Davis. Let these young boys experience what it's like to play at the NFL level and get high volume reps and boost their confidence, because you're only as strong as your weakest man, right? So if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, we're up 21 points versus the Colts, right? On Sunday night. J Tuck's going to be in the building. Definitely holler at me. Get Jalen Tolbert involved. Toss him 4 or 5 of those things, man. Get this kid to catch the ball, get hit, do a first down, quick screen, toss him a deep ball, see if he can go get it. Like, you got to get these guys' confidence up. Same thing with Kelvin Joseph. Put him out there. Now, there's been some instances Kelvin Joseph started and got sick, and then you're like, Put Kelvin Joseph out there. Let him bat some balls down. Let him possibly get an interception. Let him boost his confidence. And it's only going to help the Dallas Cowboys as we start to get into December and get towards the playoffs. So that's what I'm a fan of. But here's what we can't do, y'all. We can't fall asleep at the wheel. We can't afford, and I've been calling, not trap games, black ice games. You know what I'm saying? If you're like here in Kansas City, it gets cold out, the ground looks perfectly fine, you're out there walking the dog, and all of a sudden you slip and you bust it. You didn't see that. It's black ice, right? You didn't see it because you wasn't planning on it, right? So that's what the Cowboys cannot allow, especially if I know some people are wanting to win the division over Philadelphia. That's a whole nother conversation, because you got to think about it. I know some Cowboys fans, they wouldn't want to go into the playoffs on a 6-7 game winning streak. And I feel like that's what it's going to take ultimately if you want to win the division, just based off how the schedules are structured, right? So it's like, do you really want that? Me personally, I'm fine with the Dallas Cowboys going on the road in the playoffs. I feel like we're a much better team on the road in a hostile environment than we are at home at AT&T. So that's a whole nother conversation. But right now, we can't allow the black ice games, right? We look up and think, damn, we got clipped by the Jaguars or some BS like that. Focus, focus, focus. Get out the gate, handle business, and let these young boys get some opportunity and get some reps to boost their confidence. That's what I'm all about right now. We are going to focus on the Colts, just like we've done the Eagles, just like we've done the Vikings, scouting report, film, all of that, because we do not sleep on anybody on this channel. We fear nobody, but we respect our opponents, so we're going to do our work this week. So you definitely got to hit that notification bell right there. Make sure you do not miss out, man. It's your boy J Tuck. Comment, like, subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. Have a great morning. Let's go get some goals in 2023. Peace.